Hi everyone, this is Ms. Poot. On behalf of CALS Middle School, we're going to have a video in regards to Core Friday, and this is an instructional video with all things Friday. All right, so let's begin our presentation. First thing we're going to talk about in Chapter 1 is setting up for success. So what resources do I need on Fridays? On Friday, we're going to need our Friday bell schedule, also known as Core Friday. Here's a picture of the times. Now, as a reminder, period 1 is advisory, that's 30 minutes long, and then we go for period 2, ELA, period 3, math, and period 4, science. So on Fridays, you're going to need this bell schedule. Next thing I need is pencil and paper. I will need paper and pencil for when I jot down ideas, organize sentences, or solve math word problems. Although we can do some things like mental math, sometimes in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, our math problems require 4 to 5 steps. So that's sometimes hard to store in my brain. So I'm going to write things down. So I'm going to need pencil and paper to be able to do those things successfully. Okay. And that's what we're trying to do, making sure we can get all possible points on Fridays. Next thing I need is technology. We definitely need a laptop. Now, although we can use a phone, it is not the device to use for school assignments and work. Cell phones don't have the RAM to function all of our school platforms. All right, next thing I need is Clever and Schoology. We will be using Clever for the sake of iReady. That's where our app is for iReady. And then the directions for Friday and the checklist and all the items I need, plus directions, are going to be in my Schoology portal under my ELA math and science courses, okay? All right, let's keep going. What else do I need? Time. I need a clock or a watch. We will need a clock or watch just to track time. Each class is worth 40 to 70 minutes worth of work. So I'm gonna have to track my time. All right, next thing, assignment deadline. Friday assignments are due at the end of the day. All students will need to accomplish this by the end of the day. We will not be accepting late work on Fridays only. If you are absent from school, you must notify teachers and school before the start of the school day. All right, let's keep going. Chapter 2, Core Friday assignments. What do I need to accomplish? Well, on Fridays, we are going to need one or more iReady assignments to be completed. For each period, I will need to finish one or more iReady assignments, but I must keep going for an entire 45 minutes. So if you finish one assignment in 20 minutes, I still need to keep going. I need a total of 45 minutes long. All right, so make sure that you accomplish one or more, and if you do not pass the lesson, I must repeat it. This is super important. Can't give up. I got to keep going. I got to try again. Next thing that we need to accomplish is exit tickets. You're going to have an exit ticket for each class on Friday. So we have reading, math, and science on Friday. That means I have to complete reading, math, and science exit tickets. All right, make sure you accomplish that too, right after your iReady lesson or your lab. Chapter 3, location of your resources. Where are my assignments located? Well, let's take a look. So right now I am in one of our teachers' Schoology portals, and I'm under her course. So this is what her class looks like, and there's going to be a Core Friday folder. I click it. You're going to have the bell schedule there. You're also going to have a checklist and your exit ticket, just like I mentioned before. We're also going to put this video in here. It's not there yet because we're making it, but will also be in there just as a reminder. So this is a picture of the bell schedule. There it is. I can always go back. Here is the October checklist. This is my checklist to tell me what I need to accomplish every Friday. Okay, so for the month of October, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different exit tickets and iReady lesson times that I need to accomplish for my class, for just Miss Reyes. So they're located in this folder for you to have. All right, let's keep going. So back to my notebook. Grading. How will I be graded? Well, that's an awesome question. Let's check. Well, we're definitely checking for time, how much time you were on iReady or your science labs. We're going to check for completion, how many items or lessons you completed. All students must complete one or more. Scores. If you average a score of 75 or higher, you will get credit. This is super important. If we score below, it means I have to redo. That means I have the entire class period and all day Friday to score higher. Now, this means the most important thing on Friday, your effort and your open mindset. Now, what does effort mean? Not giving up, even when it got hard, or even if you did not pass the first time. We're going to have and score on having an open mindset and giving it your all. If you tried again, we will honor that. Now, how will teachers know? Well, this is how we'll know. On our platform, we can see how much time you were on. It's going to tell us for math, for reading, for science, how much time. So take a look. We had a couple students who were only 10 to 29 minutes. We had more, 30 to 49, 50 plus. Now, it's also going to tell us who passed. Now, as you can tell, look at how many. We had 10 scholars who also passed. Now, when I was looking at the data, it seemed like most of the students who spent quality time were the ones who were successful. Okay? Of course, some of us go through things a little bit quicker, and that's okay. But the goal is always to pass with a 75 or higher. Okay? Now, the effort. Well, iReady also tells us if you did not pass and if you tried it again. So it will also tell us that too. So please keep in mind that we're looking for those items when we are grading. The time, your completion, your scores, and your open mindset. Okay? And that has a lot to do with your effort. All right, for science, chapter 5. So what about science? Well, science is going to be doing one lab every Friday, and we're going to be going through the scientific method. That means there's going to be the hypothesis, we're going to collect data, we're going to be using all of the steps in the scientific method. This will also be located in Clever and Schoology, but definitely in your science course. Will I have to do an exit ticket for science? Yes. So please make sure science is also going to be grading for these things to see how well you did. Now, remember, Core Friday is all about practice. On Core Fridays, we are practicing skills and concepts that I individually need to practice to be grade level proficient or higher. All right. Thank you once again. This is Ms. Poot, just covering everything for Friday. This video will also be shared with parents as part of us onboarding our asynchronous Fridays. Thank you once again.